Hi, so welcome to day 2. If you didn't see the first video, my name is Carolyn. I am the CEO and founder of Team Sweat Your Heart Out. I've been a coach for a little over 5 years now, and Sweat Your Heart Out has been a team, and it's been in existence for about 5 years as well. We're a 4-time elite team, which means that the coaches on our team are experiencing success in their first couple of months, in their first year, and continuing to have success in their businesses as well. So I just wanted to let you know before I dive into a little bit of my story that you will be joining a team that is having success. You will be joining a team that is credible, a team where you're going to be supported, a team where you're going to have someone there to help you and guide you and teach you and mentor you and push you outside of your comfort zone, because that's where you grow. Success is on the other side of your fears. So if you're fearful or you're nervous or you're afraid, those are good things, because that means that you're getting that much closer to stepping over that line and doing something that scares you and doing something that you will be successful at, because fear is that thing that always tries to hold us back from doing the things that we should be doing in our lives. So if you are here, this is a great moment for you, because you are like one step closer to experiencing all that is great in your life that you deserve. But I want to start a little bit further back. So obviously I wasn't always this bubbly, happy, excited, kind of confident person that I am today. When I started this, I was coming off of years and years and years of being bullied and picked on and excluded and left out. I felt like I just didn't have a place in this world. I knew I was really good at school. I was really good at sports. I was good at things, but I just never felt like I had a place where I fit in. I got straight A's in school. I was a star student, but still something inside of me felt like people just didn't like me, and I didn't know why. And I wasn't popular, and I wasn't the coolest girl in school, and I wasn't the one that had a lot of friends. It just was never who I was. And being bullied is definitely not something that was fun at all. I was teased because I had hairy arms. I was called really mean names. I was picked on because they asked a lot of questions. Just lots of silly things, because kids are just rude and not self-aware. But back then, when you're younger, you don't realize that. You're just like, oh, well, there's something wrong with me. There must be something wrong with me, because everybody thinks I'm weird or whatever. So I kind of carried that with me, and bullying was part of not only just my elementary school time, but also in high school, also through college. I just never had my place in the world. And then I was about ready to graduate from college. I was in my senior year. I was going to school to be a teacher. I love teaching. I still love teaching. I still get to do that right now with you guys on a different platform, which is so amazing about this business. But I remember having that moment of staring at myself in the mirror and thinking to myself, what the hell happened to you? What did you allow to happen to you over these past 4 years? I was overweight. I was depressed. I had anxiety, not every single day, but there were times where just the littlest things would set me off. And it was because I was allowing all these outside factors to create that type of energy within me. And I was turning to food when I was stressed, and I was turning to alcohol when I was stressed. And I just became this person that I didn't like. So I decided, it's time. I need to do something for myself. I need to start taking care of my health. I need to start working out. I need to get in shape. I found Beachbody because I needed to change. I was at that point, my breaking point, no more. I'm done with this life. I need to work on me and just become the best version of myself. So I started with the program, and I got amazing results, and I lost 6 or 7 pounds in my first round of 21 Day Fix. I did it again. I lost an additional 6 to 7 pounds, and I was finally seeing success, not just in my body, but I was feeling good in my mind, and I just felt like this is what I need to be doing. I need to continue being consistent with this. So to me, the only way that I would stay consistent with my lifestyle changes is if I took that extra initiative and became a coach, because I know that if I had other people looking at me and looking towards me to inspire them, that I had to be on my game too. And I've been doing that for 5 years. I have stayed in shape. I have gotten in even better shape over these past 5 years. I've continued to progress on my journey. I've continued to build muscle and stay consistent because I became a coach, because I knew if others were looking at me, that I had to be on point. And being a coach has helped me stay consistent on my journey for 5 years. I've lost like over 20 pounds and kept it off. I've built muscle. I'm still eating healthy. I still enjoy wine and I still enjoy ice cream and treats here and there. I'm not someone who deprives myself, but I know how to do it in a way that's healthy for me now. Whereas in the past, I would just eat like super clean during the week and binge out on the weekends and wonder why I felt like crap. And I would always beat myself up every time I had something that was like not healthy or that's bad. And I learned to not attribute bad or good to food and just eat and enjoy my life. And it's just been completely game changing for me in all areas. So becoming a coach has helped me with that part of my life, as well as, the confidence that I have now, the self-love that I give myself every single day. I show up, I fill my cup daily with things like personal development, which is something that we get to do as coaches. It's part of the job, like working on your mindset, working on yourself. I've recently gotten more into meditation these past couple of months, and that has been amazing for my mindset and amazing for, just helping me get through some tough times that I'm going through in my life right now. And I can't say that I would be handling the situations that I'm going through right now in my life as well and as calmly and as confidently as I am if it weren't for coaching. So having this as not only a job, but also just like a resource for myself to just walk through life more self-aware and, more understanding of myself and others is just completely amazing. And it's not something that I came into coaching thinking like, oh yeah, I want to become more self-aware. Or I want to become, more confident. That's not why I joined. I joined because I wanted to work on my physical appearance. That's honestly why I joined. I wanted a discount and I wanted to work on my body. But what I realized was it's so much more than that. And being involved in this community and being a part of this team has completely shaped like all areas of my life. I'm just so grateful for that. I've made the most amazing friends, especially being someone who didn't have a ton of friends. Now, like, I can go to any state and I'll have a friend there, and it's just amazing. I'm so grateful and blessed, and like to get to share this with you guys just really means the world to me. So I wanted to explain to you how I was able to make this work while I was teaching and in grad school, and I was super busy because a lot of you are probably here, you have a full-time job. Maybe you love your job. That's awesome if you do. Maybe you hate your job and you're trying to do things to get out of that job. Maybe you're just looking to create a second income for yourself. Maybe you're looking to stay more consistent on your journey. Whatever the case may be, it does take work to be successful as a coach. So I want to explain to you how I was able to make it work while having a super busy schedule. And I just really had to get intentional with my time. So we all have the same 24 hours in a day. I'm sure you've heard that. If you're watching this video, that's time that you're spending on social media. If you are on Instagram and you're scrolling and you're watching other people's stories, that's time that you are spending on Instagram. That is time that you could dedicate towards your business. So just think about all the time you spend on your phone throughout the day, all the time you spend watching Netflix, all the time you spend sitting on the toilet scrolling, like all the time that you're spending involved in technology. That is time that you can use and repurpose that time and build a business. Instead of just scrolling while you're sitting on the toilet, look for some people who might be your people. Connect with people. Thank people for liking your post. Comment on other people's posts. Invite people to join you. And that's exactly what I did because I was teaching kindergarten my first year. If you've ever been a teacher or if you are a teacher, especially in kindergarten, you know how nuts that is, especially being a first-year teacher. So that was where I was when I started this. I also was enrolled in grad school. I was getting my master's in special education, so the coursework was heavy, especially in a master's program, on top of being in a new relationship and driving 2 hours a day back and forth to work. Like, I was strapped. But I could have said I don't have time to do this, or I could say, where are these pockets of time that I can use to do this? And that's what I did. So I used my driving time to listen to podcasts and listen to national wake-up calls and listen to as many things that I could absorb and get into my little head. I was doing that while I was driving and going to work and coming home. So I wasn't wasting that 2 hours a day just driving. I was using that time to grow. I also would use my lunch break. I was on my phone anyway. I would use my lunch break to invite people to join me. Thank people for liking my posts. Connect with people. Follow up with people I've been talking to, all of these things. And you're going to get a checklist when you sign up as a coach. I don't have it right in front of me right now, but it will give you step by step what to do each day. So you don't even have to think about it. You're going to have guidance and support and community and training and help and resources and mentorship. You're going to have so much to help you. And the only way that you will not succeed in this business is if you don't use what you're given and you're not consistent with it and you don't show up. Like if you don't do the work, you're not going to be successful. But if you do and you show up and you do what you can, you're going to see some level of success in your business. I also would make sure that I woke up a little bit earlier in the morning so I could get my workout done. I could check that into my app or my challenge group. Actually, back then we didn't even have the challenge tracker app. We just had Facebook groups. But now we have this awesome app that you log your workout in. So I would wake up early, get that done, drink my shake on the way to work. On the way home, I was listening to podcasts or PD or something. And then when I would get home, I would dedicate 1 hour, 1 full hour to working my business and making sure that I checked off everything on that list by the end of the day. I would make sure my post was written before I went to bed, and I just got super intentional with my time. And this business is simple. Like I could teach a 3rd grader how to do this. It just depends on whether or not you are willing to be disciplined with your time enough, whether or not you are willing to maybe skip out on your Netflix binge and spend that time building your business, or I thought I lost connection. I'll put on Bachelor in Paradise and I'll send some invites. It's not something that's going to completely take away from your life. And the work that you're doing now is going to add so much value to your life in the future. So with that, if you're feeling like you're too busy to do this, there's no excuse for that at all. You can make this work no matter what your schedule is. We have lots of people who have kids and jobs and just so many things going on in their life, and they're able to build a successful business that allows them to have more time with their family in the future, that allows them to go part-time in their job and be there for their kids and be there and to have the freedom to travel and do the things they want to do with their life. So really when I started this, like I said, I was here for myself, and then I realized, wow, I'm sitting on a gold mine. This is amazing. I want all of this freedom that I see all these other people having. I want to have that kind of life, and I just went all in. And if you go all in, you don't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. If you go all in with this, your life will change. Even if you're only able to do a little bit, your life will change. It's just going to be a reflection of how much you're putting in. You're going to get so much out of this. I was that person who wanted more in life. I didn't want to just wake up every day and go to work and come home and push the repeat button and do it over and over again. I wanted to travel. I wanted to explore. I wanted to be financially free. I didn't want to have debt. I wanted to be able to, purchase my first home, which I have been able to do. I wanted to be able to live in Florida, which is where I live now. I wanted to be a dog mom. I didn't want to have to say things like, oh, I can't afford that, or oh, I can't do that because I don't have the money to do that. And I don't have to say those things anymore, because I worked my ass off to get to where I am, and I continue to show up every day still. So a little bit financially, I want to kind of throw it out there. Obviously, we can't guarantee any level of success in this business. It really is dependent on you do the work or not. But I have been able to grow my income to the point where I am making 4 times as much from home, in my workout clothes, sometimes in my pajamas, than I was making teaching kindergarten at the school that I was working at. 4 times as much. And I'm doing something that I love, and I'm getting to do more of me and getting to do more things for myself and filling my cup and not just pouring it out all over and draining myself every single day. I'm filling my cup with the work that I'm doing. And that to me is just the most priceless thing ever. To know that the work I'm doing is not only helping other people and influencing other people to live healthy and fulfilling lives and adding value to them, but it's also adding value to myself as well. This business is something that has helped me grow as a person. I've become more self-aware. I have more freedom to travel. I've been to more places in my past 5 years as a coach than I have in my entire life. And I would really love to get to gift you this freedom and gift you the opportunity to create this for you in your life as well. So with that being said, I hope that something I shared today resonated with you. Something I shared today, really helped you paint a picture for what this can do for your life. If you have any questions, please comment below and share them. I would love to have you on our team and get to help you create your vision for your life and your goals. And like I said, any questions, I really want you to ask those, because if you have questions, it's not a bad thing to ask questions. Actually, my fortune that I got in my fortune cookie this weekend says, every wise man started out by asking many questions. So ask away, and I will be here to answer those for you. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to be posting a little bit later this evening another video that's going to cover more detail of how we earn that money, what we do, what our team is all about, and specifics of how coaching actually works. But I really hope that my story resonated with you and helped you see that you can do anything you want to do in your life. It just takes work and dedication to do it.